Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Had kids? I'm Q the Costa Rican, and today we're back with some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked battle stadium singles. We're at the point in the meta where I'm not making any more new teams. That's not true. I will make some more new teams before the meta changes. But right now, we're just trying to get a little bit inspired by checking out this Japanese website that lists the rankings of all the trainers that participate from like 1 to I think top 100 or something like that. And then I just scroll through until I see a team that kind of catches my eye. And today we're using a double Moth team made by someone named Magico. A really cool team. They got up to top 68, I believe, on the Season 12 ladder. So that's pretty high up there with this team. So yeah, the website, I'll put like the link to the website as well as the article in the description down below. It is in Japanese, so unless you speak Japanese, you're not really going to know what like they're trying to say in terms of like the team breakdown. I did find out the EV spreads, so I have that in the PokePaste in the description down below as well. And then I was just going to recreate the team in game, but then I saw that they had a team code, so I was like, oh, that made it so much easier for us. So anyways, yeah, it's got some really fun stuff. Frosmoth, Volcarona, pretty cool Pokemon. Both of them are pretty defensively invested on this guy's team, so that's pretty cool. The Quiver sisters are here, or I guess one's a brother. And then they got the duo of Hippowdon X Roaring Moon. Now, the Hippowdon is Focus Sash. I don't know what that's for. I'm going to be honest with you. It's even got max defense investment. So I don't know why it's Focus Sash. I guess maybe to like always tank a banded Qianpao hit and then yawn back. Like, I don't know. Regardless, it's our Stealth Rocker. They recommend leading off with it. They recommend basically bringing Hippo and Roaring Moon to every single game. And then the third one's up for grabs. You can bring Frosmoth, you can bring Volk, you can bring Scarf Glim, you can bring Ogerpon, whatever you want to bring. Regardless, Hippo, Roaring Moon is kind of like the duo. But anyways, we are Adamant Roaring Moon, which is hits really fucking strong, especially with the big booster energy and sub DD with the Terra Flying. Ogerpon is actually just max, Jolly max speed, max attack, and then the Glamora is actually modest max speed, max special attack with the Scarf, which could be a nice little reliable endgamer if Hippo and Roaring Moon can kind of weaken down the other guys. Glamora can definitely sweep in some endgames, but I'm really hoping one of the Moths can pop off. I haven't really seen Volcarona all that much since Season 1 ended, as it kind of really fell down in usage. It was one of the top Mons back in Season 1. And then Frosmoth, I've seen here and there, like maybe a total of like 3 battles in my entire like journey on ranked battles. But we're going to try it today and see if we can bring it to at least 1 battles and at least get 1 sweep with it. But regardless, yeah, man, big shout outs to whoever Magico is. Like I said, I'm gonna leave a link to the website as well as the article that they wrote detailing the team. If you can speak Japanese or want to try and decipher it for yourselves, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the team ID is in the right hand corner if you want to use it for yourself. HXD6CS. I didn't make this team. I borrowed the team. Just want to put that out there. But regardless, if you guys are new to the channel, hope you click that subscribe button. I hope you like the video, and I hope you all enjoy the battles. Alright, time for the real first battle. You guys definitely did not see that other first one because, let's just say a little bit of unfortunate hacks happened immediately. But basically, if you guys skip the intro, I found this team on the website. Double Moth, looks pretty fun. Focus Sash Hippo, I don't understand it, but hey, let's see how it goes. And, yeah, man, speaking of that, it looks good here as a lead. I can get up my rockers if they lead off with, Annihilate. I guess I don't know what I do there, because that does look to be a bit annoying. But, I mean, big booster over here looks pretty solid as an endgame win condition. What else? I mean, this is, the website says, like, Hippo Moon is, like, the duo. And then just, like, whatever third you want to potentially try and sweep with in the endgame. I think that could be Frosmoth, bro. I really think it could. Although it kind of gets, like, somewhat walled by Ogerpon, a little bit, only a little bit. But if they bring Garg, I could like sub up and set up in front of it. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Same thing with potentially several, and it kind of gets several that kind of walls it as well. Man, they have Substitute on here, which does look like it could be clutch, but me personally, I probably would have put Terra Blast Water. I feel like if I had Terra Blast Water in this matchup specifically for the Cyberledge, granted, Cyberledge isn't really running around all that much. I'm sure they built this team with the meta in mind. But I can't really tell because it's all written in Japanese. The website is in Japanese. Anyways, they do lead off with Annihilate. They're probably going to taunt us. So I think I'm just going to EQ. We're going to be able to chip this thing down And Roaring Moon should be able to clutch up in front of it, unless it's max speed. Because this Roaring Moon does not have max speed. Because for whatever reason, everyone on that damn website loves to just like run just the craziest fucking EV spreads. It's so weird. We actually do outpace Jolly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm done talking shit. Anyways, Earthquake. I don't want to get taunted with... Yeah, they final Gambit. Well, that sucks. I wish I would have got my Stealth Rocks up. Damn, my bad. Okay. I mean, if they go into Garg, we'll at least be able to get them up. Granted, if they go into Garg and get theirs up, well, then my guy just looks like an idiot because my Frosmoth will be getting bopped. Halved. His HP will be getting halved. They do go out into this Pokemon. Okay. So, unaffected by my shenanigans. But we have the Frosmoth. Which I assume... I'm going to yawn. Let's see. So, I assume we can tank these hits. Blood Moon, Ursalina. I'm going to sub up first. Mainly just to scout to see if they have Yawn. Because if they have Yawn, we're sitting pretty. Right? Right, guys? Right, guys? So that's what I'm going to go for. And then probably have Moon in the end game to try and clutch up. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to sub up on the Yawn. Also, I'm going to hope they don't have a bunch of speed invested. So maybe I was talking shit about sub. Maybe sub's going to clutch up here. They should either switch, Terra, or Yawn. Or all three. Or at least 2 out of 3. Okay, they do stay in. Please Yawn. Please Yawn. Please Yawn. Honestly, if they Blood Moon, I could sub up again as well because they can't Blood Moon twice. Yeah. Yeah, and Hyper Voice has a chance to break sub. Okay, I'm going to Quiver Dance. There's no fucking way they Yawn now, right? Oh, man, I'll be so sad if they do. I will be genuinely so sad if they do. But I think I sub up on every Blood Moon turn. Potentially, I might be able to. I'm not entirely sure. But after these Quivers get going, we might be able to. Second best case scenario, they just switch right now. Nope, they just Vacuum Wave. Perfect. That did 0. Bro, they're throwing. We're winning. They're throwing and we're winning. Hell yeah. Ice Beam just kills this now. But I want to get behind a sub before that happens. And I think I can do it. I definitely think I can do it. Especially if they try to Vacuum Wave on the next turn. And it looks like they do have Yawn because you definitely click, like, Hyper Voice there if you have it. So it's probably Blood Moon, Earth Power, Vacuum Wave, and either Yawn or Calm Mind. So wait, this Frosmoth might actually have done it. Hold up. We sub up on the Blood Moon, which should still break sub. Yep, it's going to break the sub. That's fine. I'm at 76 out of 177, which should still be enough. Yep, it is. Perfect. Oh, and actually it ends. That's actually amazing. Wait, and they didn't break sub. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to get greedy on them. I'm getting greedy on them. Wait, that didn't break sub? They're like uninvested or some shit. Bro, and they Vacuum Waved? That's not breaking. That's not breaking. I refuse to believe. It broke. That made no sense. Okay. We're doing it, chat. I don't know why I said chat. I'm not live streaming right now. We're doing it, though. We're doing it, comment section. Frosmoth is doing it. Come on, fellers. Granted, we need all these, like, we need all this if the Cyberledge is in the back. I'm hoping it's something else. Anyways, we sub up now. Ooh, and I can even Giga Drain, can't I? I could totally Giga Drain. Alright, let's see how it goes. What did they click? Survey says Blood Moon. This shouldn't break sub, since the last one didn't. Never mind. Never mind. You know how Pokemon is, guys. You know how Pokemon is, guys. Oh my god, in the first one, you guys aren't seeing it, but in the first one, bro, we were in the same position, and we got Thunderbolt parried by Magnezone. And then they were able to just Volt Switch into the Ogerpon and win the game. It was so annoying. Anyways, I'm at 65. Fucking Pokemon. We still tank one. I'm going to sub up again. And then I'm just going to Giga Drain twice and try and get some HP. Might even just Giga Drain once. Who knows? Yawn! We caught you! We fucking caught you. Let's go. Let's go. We're Giga Draining, baby. We're draining him. We're gonna drain his ass. Pause. Wait, I want to look at my stats. What am I at? I'm at +2. Whatever. Giga Drain's still good. It might not kill, depending on their spread. But it's going to do enough. So yeah, it did enough. See, that was enough. As long as they don't crit us again with Blood Moon, we should be golden. Right? Ooh, give me more HP back on the next turn. I don't care. That sounds good to me. Citrus Berry. It's going to be my berry in a second. Don't crit me. Thank you. So this in a Vacuum Wave should not be breaking sub. Oh man, you gotta try this Frosmoth set. I think that's how I'll title the video or some shit. Oh, that's so good. Alright, Giga Drain. I could get greedy. I don't need to. As long as this doesn't break sub, we're fine. Yes, let's go. And we should be like around full HP by the end of this turn. So then all this comes down to, what's the last Pokemon? What's the last? If it's Surledge, we might be in a little bit of a pickle. But if it's not, if it's like Ogerpon, I think we're fine. We just Giga Drain. Garganacl, even better. We just Giga Drain. Oh, this Mon. This could be a little bit dicey. But, Tyranitar. Let's just assume, you know, your max Spadef. At +2. Wow, this does fuck all. But who do we have in the back? Yooo. Damn, we need this guy to Terra. I think I am gonna Terra as well. Do I Terra? If they have Rock Blast, it's a little silly. Or it sucks, I mean, but I think I'm gonna Terra Water and Ice Beam first. Because they should Terra after seeing the Giga Drain, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't think I need the Roaring Moon Terra. I only need it, I guess, if they Terra into something that doesn't resist flying, but hopefully they just Terra into something that also that still just doesn't resist, like knockoff or something. You know what I mean? Damn, if we had Terra Blast Water here though, bro, like, come on, we'd be sad. We'd be sad. We'd 2-hit KO guaranteed. They don't Terra. Okay. Well, we just get a nice Ice Beam off, which should do a decent amount. That's a decent amount, baby. And we could have also always gotten the freeze. And they low kick. Is that breaking sub? Oh, well, it should. It took Blood Moon and all that. Wait, that's not breaking sub. If I just sub up again. I also want to, like, see what's going on here. I'm going to sub up, because that doesn't break sub. I mean, I could just kill them. Yeah, never mind. Let me not. Let me just not. Let me just kill them. The battle was canceled. Frosmoth did it in the first one. Well, the first one y'all saw. It did it in the first one. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. The Moth duo is here. Ooh, all right. Another, pretty much 4 out of the top 6. And then Annihilate and Grimmsnarl, which is pretty cool, I guess. Things that we could do. No Toxic immunities, or no T-Spikes immunities, besides Dragonite that's flying in the air. So if they, at any point, go Ogerpon, I might just go hard into Glim, but I also might not bring Glim. It all depends, honestly. I think we're going to keep trying the strategy that the website says to do. Lead this and bring Roaring Moon in the back, even though Roaring Moon didn't do anything in the last game. And I'm thinking I might... Ogerpon actually could be pretty nice. I think once again, I just raw Earthquake on whatever leads, unless it's a non-taunter. But damn, low key. And this probably drops. It's debatable. Should we try the other Moth? We could try the other Moth. We could try it. I don't know. I want to try. I want to try to do Frosmoth. I think Frosmoth can actually do it again. I think Frosmoth could actually do it again, guys. It actually doesn't look too bad. Who would have thought bold 180 Fizz-Def investment would make Frosmoth actually like tank hits? It's doing it. Alright, so they lead Grimmsnarl. So I'm going to assume they taunt me. So I'm just going to Earthquake immediately. If they don't taunt me, and they taunt me turn 2, I'm going to be like, what the fuck, bro? But I'm just going to Earthquake initially. See? That's why we do that. Okay, perfect. So we get to preserve our Sash. We get to chip them with Earthquake into this. Big damage. Didn't really do that much. But they're probably not lefties. Probably just light clay, which is kind of annoying. I don't really have a way around that, to be honest. I could, in theory, like stall it out with sub, kind of. But if they have Ursaluna in the back, Frosmoth sets up. Y'all saw it in the first battle. Anyways, we're gonna Earthquake again because that's our best play. As they reflect, okay, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Earthquake once more. And just keep spamming this move. I could, like, click Ice Fang on this turn. I don't need to. But I'll do it. I'll do it, just cuz. In case they go Dragonite. It's behind a Reflect and Multiscale, so it's not going to do that much. And I assume they'd stay in anyways. But this also does give us extra turns to potentially, like waste the screens. So I'm cool with actually. I'm just cool with doing this. And we shook off the taunt. I'm not even going to bother getting up rocks, so it's fine. They're just going to taunt me again. Actually, maybe I should have. Maybe I should have. Yeah, okay, now we're good. I'm going to keep clicking Ice Fang, because like I said, it's wasting screen turns, which would help out both our guys, so I'm cool with this. And we'll just click Ice Fang again, and see what happens. Now, if it's Annihilate in the back, we might have lost. Because that Mon kind of just wins if it bulks up. But who knows? Maybe it was like the same. Maybe it was like the same kind of Annihilate as the last guy, and it was like Scarf Final Gambit or some shit. Which in that case they wouldn't have brought that with the screen setter as leading. I assume it's got to be one of the setup Mon. Oh, we get to Ice Fang something. Show me Dragonite. Annihilate. Fuck, that's so bad. Freeze, freeze, freeze. Shit. But that's crazy. I could have Whirlwind. I don't, obviously, but I could have it. That's crazy. But yeah, this Mon kind of just wins if it starts bulking up. I genuinely don't have a way around it. We'll go on to this, and this is my way around it. Is to Dragon Dance, so Terra and Dragon Dance, by the way. That's what we gotta do. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see what they click. Do we win the second battle? Most likely not. This is definitely the bulk up Annihilate set. Behind screens. Let's see what they do. They do in fact bulk up. So yeah, I got a Terra and Dragon Dance here, like 100%. The Rage Fist is already base 100, but it's doubtful that they click it on this turn specifically. And then plus, I just gotta go for it. I wish I wouldn't have hit this Mon now, honestly. Because then the Rage Fist would be doing nothing. I'd be fine. I'd be sitting so pretty here. Let's just see how many turns. 3 more turns of Reflect. So yeah, I mean, this is what I gotta do. I could potentially get away with not terrestrializing right now, but that's like genuinely super risky. So let's go for it. And then if they do bulk up here, I can sub up on the following turn and potentially do some shenanigans. But yeah, regardless, we don't die here. But we do potentially put it in range of Frosmoth, but I think Frosmoth always dies to any one move. They tear themselves. Okay. Okay. Maybe something fancy. Since when? Since when? Since when? Don't tell me you have Terra Blast, bro. Literally since when? No shot. There's no fucking way. Why does this always happen to me? Why? Don't. You don't have Terra Blast. Thank God. Okay, we're fine. We're just gonna knock off now. What the fuck, man? Why? Every time. First off, this Roaring Moon typically runs EQ. So, like, I don't get why they did that at all. But whatever, man. Whatever, man. I'm gonna knock off. Big damage. Jesus Christ. No lefties. As they bulk up. Hey, we could crit. And that's what I'm going for, man. That's what I'm going for at this point in the game. Knockoff still does the most, though, so we'll go for that. Rage Fist. That should be doing a lot of damage. Yo, ironically, depending on what Mon is in the back, if it's not Dragonite, if it's not Ogerpon or Dragonite, Frosmoth still could do... Like, if it's one of the special attackers, Frosmoth could still do this. Reflect's gone. And we're going to get this up, plus EQ damage. I know they're at +2. But they can't kill us with Drain Punch. So, like, yeah. Yeah, let's see how it goes, man. Well, they can't kill us with anything. In theory, I should yawn. But they could also not be Defiant. They could be the what's it called. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. They Drain Punch. Okay. Hippo, get a crit, baby. Hippo, get a crit, baby. Get a crit, baby. Come on, hips. Come on, your hips don't lie. Something, something, something. Come on, the opponent's been getting lucky. Let me get one. That was good damage. Alright. Light screen's gone. Perfect. Amazing. Earthquake. Rage Fist. Somehow just don't kill me. Rip. Rip the dream. Very unfortunate. I mean, yeah. You know, when you go up against screens and you have no screens counterplay, it's kind of just what happens. You kind of just get, snowballed, I guess is the phrase. I guess if I didn't bring Frosmoth and I brought, like, Volcarona, I could have maybe clutched this one out. Or even, Ogerpon. Anything that was faster than this Mon, essentially. Yeah, but I had to, like, I had to do what I had to do. Like, I couldn't just stay in with Hippo and allow them to do what they did. And they, you know, and they just so happen to be Terra Electric, you know what I mean? So, like, it is what it is. We can Ice Beam in the off chance that we're somehow faster. But yeah, probably not. Rage Face is like base 250 now or some shit. Damn. Alright, well, I mean, we won the first one. Second one, you know, got a little unlucky with the team composition we had to go up against. But let's see if we can finish it off with a nice third battle W. I mean, this team got whoever made it. Their name's like Magico or some shit. This team got them to top 68, but I guess there's just not a lot of, like, screens teams going, like, running around in high ladder. But yeah, like, they have this team genuinely has, like, no screens counterplay. But what it does have is a Hippo Roaring Moon duo into, who do we want? Who do we want? Because this, I want to try this at least once, because it's got the Key Berry, which could be fun. But then again, Ursaluna, like, man... Like, if they bring Ursaluna, like, this Mon literally wins against it, which is so cool. So I would kind of like to do that. I also can set up in front of Goldango, too. Even though it kind of walls me. But it could be interesting. I guess in that regard, I guess this could also do something. And then Glim doesn't look too bad either. Like a Scarfer. You know what? I'll bring the other Moth. We brought Frosmoth the first time. It did work. Brought it the second time, it did nothing. I think if I brought Volcarona, I could have won that one. Depending on what the last Mon was, of course. Like, if I get the Fiery Dance attack raise, and then it's Ursaluna in the back, I just Quiver into Giga Drain and then win, I think, that way. But, do I have Giga Drain? No, man, it doesn't. I just Quiver into Terra Blast or some shit, so. Regardless, that's not what happened. We lost, okay? It's okay, guys. It's okay to lose, as long as you learn something from it. As long as you don't just go, man, I lost, and then cry, and then walk away. As long as you learn something from it, then it's, you know, did you really lose? It's okay. You had a good learning experience. But yeah, I definitely would Quiver, and then just Fiery Dance twice. Yeah. Alright, let's see how it goes. It's got the Key Berry, too. Could be interesting. So last time we saw an Annihilate bleed, they didn't taunt us. Okay, guys? I'm hoping this one also Final Gambits. Why so much... This is like, I haven't seen an Annihilate this much in forever. And all of a sudden, like, we're in Master Ball tier. All of a sudden, we're just running into 3 of them. Back to back to back. To back. Final Gambit. Okay. Who made the video? Somebody had to have made a Final Gambit video or some shit. Regardless, we got the rocks up. We learned from our mistakes. And that's half the battle right there, is learning from your mistakes. So, let's fucking go. Get him up, Hippo. I guess Scarf Annihilate is just running. I guess, is this really why Sasha Powdon is on the team? Is there so many Final Gambit Annihilates going around in high ladder? This isn't even high ladder. This is like top 20k or some shit. Anywho, Air Balloon? Not Air Balloon. Alright, I mean, we just fucking Earthquake then. They Shadow Ball. Okay, as they should. So, here's what we can do. We can either... Oh, I don't have Substitute on Volcarona. Fuck. Okay, here's what we can do. We can either... Because I could set up in front of this. I'm going to go into this. And I'm going to Substitute. I'm going to go to this and I'm going to substitute. Because if they switch, it's great for me. It's absolutely great for me. And if they stay in and T-Wave, it's also great for me. And if they stay in and make it rain, it's also, once again, great for me. Because then I can just knock off on the next turn. So yeah, I'm just going to sub. So I potentially, if they go into like, if they go hard Dragonite, I don't Dragon Dance. Because they could definitely Encore me. I just knock off. Okay, Chien-Pao, even better. Perfect. Ooh, this actually kind of sucks. Because I can't really Dragon Dance because of, what's it called? But wait, they died Acro. They potentially died Acro here. Actually, wait, no, I actually do this. They died Acro. Unless they Terra Electric, which would be crazy, but yeah, they died Acro. Because in theory, like, I could do so many things here. If I'm, you know what I mean? If I'm them, I'm thinking, oh, this guy's gonna Scale Shot, this guy's gonna do something, like, you know what I mean? I could Scale Shot, I could just Outrage, like, there's a lot of things I could do here. But I'm acrobaticsing, because we kill. Don't shoot. Okay, perfect. Does that break sub? Does it? It does. I mean, it is Chien-Pao. Like, I get it. But damn, that'd have been cool if it didn't. That was actually a roll to break if it was, like, unboosting item, non-boosting item. Alright, well, it looks like we're good, guys. We just knock off the Goldengo and call it a day. Alright. I mean, the Moth team is fun. It has its faults, like with any team. You know what I'm saying? No team is going to be perfect. I do think the complicated EV spreads are pretty cool, especially on Frosmoth. Like I said, I typically don't run that kind of stuff, but when it works, you know what I mean? Anyways, they Thunderbolt live. Complicated EV spreads for the win, baby. That is a total of 4 Spadef and 4 HP investment. So not really too complicated on the Roaring Moon, but hell yeah. Hell yeah. And they were Scarfed. Well, we knew that, obviously. After the Thunderbolt happened first. But hell yeah, man. I mean, fun team. You know, use it at your own discretion if you want to use it. I know, like, Roaring Moon is, like, pretty meta as well, but, I mean, it's got double Moth on it. A little upset we didn't get to use the Volcarona set at all, but, I mean, maybe we'll revisit this team in the future. Maybe I'll use it on stream. If you guys use it for yourself, let me know how it went for you as well. But yeah, I think the Frosmoth is the truth. If you need a Blood Moon Ursaluna counter, or just a Mon that can set up in front of it and prosper, get you a Frosmoth. So yeah, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. If y'all like what you saw and you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.